About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to correct.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Looking to throw. Prescott able to hit his target lane. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 11
Prescott.
First down, Cowboys.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll throw again. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 1st overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys he catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they're going to be hard to beat each and every ball game.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black 20.
Throwing again is Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Gibbs straight ahead. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
His kick is no good.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
26-yard line.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set
Goff looking to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And out now come the Cowboys. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. It's caught at the 10. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing. Prescott. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Now it's gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. And
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Now we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the 2 of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. Well, he's caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. And this This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 184 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on.
Land on the stop. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Gibbs, the ball carrier.
The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's got right on the short throw. And he's going to have the Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
For the Lions, first down.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Gone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Good, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 40. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's got his man on the out route. On the move past the 40. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 56 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The
Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his second touchdown of the night. And they're able to add on to their advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 8. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll work it down at the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And the Lions
going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 214 yards for him on the ground as this has been a night to remember to this point. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's right. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Escapes the defender. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 28 yards for David Montgomery. And the Lions are back within a couple of the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but takes it all the way into the end zone.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. They juked him. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 37-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott now. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that, Charles, you have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to the defense to try to bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Hand off now to Gibbs. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Here comes the Lions punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It's fielded at the 45. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 12.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's Prescott. Tolbert hauls in the out route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Prescott.
31-yard line.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Back to throw again. Going right back to Ferguson. And the Cowboys are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the PAT.
The kicker on for the point after.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Corral him, he fights through. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Time for another look at this Lions offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. To the left side, he finds Slaw. He's still barreling through. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 36. On to Gibbs. Here's Gibbs. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 241 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's going on. And he'll only get a yard to bring up third and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on third and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
He's got right on the short throw. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Here comes second down and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
A 7-yard gain.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery with his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now here come the Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better or which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. This is 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. They find some open field here. Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 58 yards. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 7. Just over a minute, 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. St. Brown on the catch. Here's 3rd down and 5.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And just shutting him off there. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Boy, you want to talk about guts? Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down. Now Prescott. This ball intercepted. And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.